Okay, class, good morning. So what we're going to be doing today is we are going to be doing a check my progress page. I want you to make sure that you have your whiteboards out and that you have your Expo pen ready, because as I go through this, I want you to pause your videos and then go ahead and see how you're doing with answering the questions. And then after we're finished with this, you're going to have an assignment where you have a small quiz to do in McGraw-Hill. So for right now, get your whiteboards ready. And what we're going to do is we're first going to look at, and this is just review right now. So we're going to write each form of writing numbers in the boxes. So remember, we've been doing standard form, expanded form, and word form. So those are 3 different ways to write numbers. So when we look at this, forms of writing numbers, we would have expanded form, standard form, word form, whichever way that you put it. So if we had the number, say, 496, and I wanted to go ahead and write the number 496. I'm going to put it like right here. Oh, I made that really big, but that's okay. 496. And I'm going to draw lines just because it will be easier for me than writing the whole word. That would actually be the standard form. Okay? That's the standard form of a number. It's just writing the digits. So then, get this down a little bit. If I did expanded form, that's making it long. So that's saying, how many hundreds do I have? Well, I have 400 plus, how many tens do I have? 90 plus 6 more. Whoops, that 6 was really bad. Sorry about that. Okay, that should be a 6. Let me see if I can erase it. Guess it's not working. No, it's not. Okay, so anyways, 400 plus 90 plus 6. And that's writing it in expanded form. Something's going on here. Okay, we're having problems. Anyways, that's expanded form. So then word form would be taking the number and writing out long way, which would be very difficult for me to do right now. But basically, you write the words 496. Okay? So I'm going to erase that. And then we're going to go ahead and look at the answers. So here's another example. So they did a couple different examples. They did 305. And so their standard form, writing it using the digits, is 305. Then the word form is writing it with words, 305. And then the expanded form is 300 plus 5. Now remember, there's no tens there, so since there are no tens, there you just don't even have that place. Then they also did 6,450, and with 6,450, that is the standard form because that's how you see the digits. And then they wrote it in word form just like it reads. 6,000, the comma always goes after the 1,000, 450. Then expanded form, you have 6,000s plus 400 plus 50. And there's no ones, so you leave that. Okay? Continuing down below, it says write the highlighted digits place and value. So remember, we're looking at place and value. So in this one, if you have 729, I want you to think about it. What place is the 7 in? Okay, what place is that? Write it on your whiteboard. Is it ones? Is it tens? Is it hundreds? Is it thousands? What place is that? And then if it is the hundreds, which it is, how many hundreds do you have? You have 700. So the value is 700. So 700. Then come over here. I want you to go ahead and do number 3 and number 4. Write the place and then the value of the number. 4,301 and then 6,291. Go ahead and pause. As you're going through the video, go ahead and pause. So 4,301, the 4 is in the thousands and the value is 4,000. And 6,291, the ninth place is the tens and the value is 90. You can see the answers now. Check your work, see how you did. Pause at any time during the video. Okay, we're moving to the next page for more practice. So there's just more practice here. Write each number in standard form. So 6,402. How would you write that in standard form? So I want you to think about it. What does standard form look like? Is that where I write the number out long? Or is it where I write it? Wait, there's word form right there, right? This is word form, so it can't be word form. Standard form's writing the digits. So write the number 6,402. Make this a little bit bigger. You're doing this on your whiteboard, okay? And then if we have this one in expanded, this one right now is in expanded form, and we have to write it. So we're just going to kind of do this like a little bit together if I can get my pen to work. So 6,402, we write it just like it says. 6, remember a comma after the 1,000, 4, there are no tens, so you got to put the 0, 2. There's standard form, there's word form, and here's expanded form. So expanded form, how many thousands do we have? 2. Do we have any hundreds? Nope, so we put a 0. Do we have any tens? How many tens? 90 tens is 90 is 9 tens, sorry about that. And then we have 3 ones. So now we have written it in standard form. Now down below here, let me try to make this a little bit smaller because the page is really big. Oops. Okay, now we're going to write each number in expanded form and word form. Remember, expanded form is drawing the number out and word form is using words. So in 7,362, how many thousands would we have? Think about that. We have 7,000. This is just not working right on this. Plus, how many hundreds? And remember, you're doing this on your whiteboard. 300 plus 60 plus 2 ones. Okay? And I'm going to go ahead and erase this and then show the work because we're going to see how you would write that number in word form. So if you want to look at, I really don't want you to see the answers yet because I want you to do the next one on your own and then check. So let's go big here. So we just did this one. So if we were to write it in word form, that's what it would look like. 7,000. See how you put the comma after with 7,000? There's 362. And when you write numbers like this, anything over the teens, meaning over 19, your words become hyphenated. 21, 22, and so on. Okay, what I want you to do is I want you to pause the video and I want you to do the next one, which is 3,035. I want you to write it in expanded form like you just saw, and then go ahead and write it in word form. So pause your video. Now that you're done with your answer, how many thousands do you have? 3,000 plus no hundreds 30 plus 5, and then seeing how we would write it. So 3,000 plus 30 plus 5, 3,000, comma, 35. Again, the hyphen right there. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and compare numbers. So we did this also this week, where we were looking to see which way the alligator eats. Does it eat one way? Does it eat the other? Or is it equal? So if we first look, these both have, we look at place value. You could also use your place value chart right now, and you could write the numbers down and see. So let's compare. Both of them have 1,000, so we go to the hundreds. They both have 400, but look at their tens is different. So which one has more, 0 tens or 5 tens? Your answer should have been this one. So this reads 1,405 is less than 1,450. Okay, look at the same one over here. 2,338 compared to 2,338. Look, go to each place value. The 2s are the same, the 3s at the hundreds, the 3s on the tens, and the 8s on the ones. So these are going to be equal. And then over here, look again at place value. This one has 3,000s, this one has 2,000. So right now, we already know the answer. The alligator eats the bigger number. So 3,238 is greater than 2,993. Okay? And let's just look at these word problems. Last year, Gwen read 2,395 pages. George read 3,093 pages. Stephanie read 2,935 pages. Write the numbers of the pages read in order from greatest to least. So this is going from your biggest number to your smallest number. So when we think about that, you can use your place value chart right now and go ahead and write your 3 numbers down. Pause it and let's see, what's the biggest? Now that you have your board in front of you, looking at it, is 3,093, 2,395, or 2,935? Look at your place value. Well, 3 is greater than 2. So that's going to be the biggest one. And then again, start looking at the other numbers because we have Stephanie and Gwen, and they both have 2,000, but which one's bigger, 300s or 900? So 900. So it's going to go just like that. 2,935. And then your next number is, and I don't like how this writes, but I'm sorry. And then our least would be, so we went from biggest, greatest, same thing, biggest or greatest, to smallest or least. Okay? Check your work. Okay, this next one, I'm going to read it for you, but I want you to go ahead and try to do it on your own, and you're going to pause once I read it. Pierre's family traveled 1,492 miles during summer vacation. What is the value of the 4 in this number? So you can put this on your place value chart and figure it out. That might help you a lot. Pause the video and go ahead and write that down. So when we look at this number, the 4 is in the hundreds place. So the value is, whoops, well, that's a really big 4, is 400. Okay? Remember, you're pausing before each one of these and trying to practice on your own. And then test practice. What is the expanded form of 3,709? So right now, I want you to do this on your own. Pause the video, write it on your whiteboard. What is the correct answer for expanded form for 3,709? Okay, let's think. We have 3,000, so it can't be this one, right? I'm going to cross it out. No way. Then we have 700, still all of these. There are no 10s. So, there's 10s there. It can't be that one. There's 10s there. It can't be that one. But guess what? There are no 10s and 9 ones. Okay? So that's the end of the lesson for today. That was a review before you get ready for your Check My Progress. So what you're going to do now is you're going to go to the McGraw-Hill on class link, and right there you're going to click on on the student book, and down on the right-hand corner, it will say homework, and you're going to have to go ahead and take the Check My Progress quiz. Talk to you later.